Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the Colombo International Airport. The local time is 7 p.m. and the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. We wish you a very pleasant stay in Sri Lanka.
Pardon me, so sorry. I'm a traveler and I'm really late. And the delay is entirely my fault. Forgive me for keeping you waiting. Like I said, I'm a traveler, just like you. And I've come here many times. But this is the best time to visit because Sri Lanka looks its absolute best during Vesak. Did you see all those people dressed in white? So calm, so serene, and all the beautiful lights and decorations wherever you look. And the stalls that offer free food and free drink to passers-by. They call them dansal. It's a unique human experience. It's unique because no one forces them to do this. They do it of their own accord. They do it all in the name of the Buddha, the enlightened one. For it is he who has discovered the very truth about our existence. In fact, he's the reason for all my visits, but I keep missing him. Because like today, I'm always late. I first heard of him over 2,500 years ago from a pair of Sri Lankan merchants. You might have even heard of them. The brothers Tapasu and Balluka. Excuse me. If you don't mind me asking, sir, whom did you just worship?
It is Buddha. He has discovered truth about life. We meet him just that very after his enlightenment.
Is he still here? I would love to meet him.
He is in India. But wait. This is Buddha's here, right? We are going to build a monument for it.
I went to India, but I missed him again. But the Buddha did visit Lankadvipa within the first year of his enlightenment. And that was to deliver a sermon to the Yaksha tribe of Mahiyangana.
I am a yaksha. We are called that for good reason. But Buddha does not discriminate. He was right here and delivered the word of truth to all of us. The truth is nothing but your own conscience.
The Enlightened One came a second time to the island, and this time it was to Nagadepa, the island of the snakes. I'm on my way there now. The reason for his visit was to sort out a battle among two factions of the Naga tribes. The dispute was about a bejeweled throne. Wait, 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 wait! And so I missed him a second time. I'm so unfortunate. I've been too busy with my travels.
Well, you travel. I have invited Lord Buddha to Kalania to make a third visit. I am Maniakita, the king of the Naga clan. Why don't you join us there with us on that day, traveler? 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 Traveler?
Visit to the country, the Buddha left his footprint on top of that mountain, the Butterfly Peak. And ever since that day, the faithful of this country have been making the long and arduous climb to the peak during the first 6 months of every year. I too have climbed many times. But it's not an easy task. and it's not for the faint of heart, just like the circuitous journey of samsara.
I am Devanampiyatissa, king of Sri Lanka in 247 BC. The meaning of samsara has just dawned on me. The effect of what we cause takes us through a circle of life.
Almost 300 years after Lord Buddha, the great Emperor Asoka of India sent his son, Arahant Mahinda, to meet King Devanampiyatissa and established a Buddhist order in the country for the first time. Buddhism would remain here for centuries to come, and the largest collection of Buddha's remains would be built into a great monument right here in the city of Anuradhapura. There were more travelers that brought many sacred things along with them to Sri Lanka. She brings with her a sapling of the Bo tree, under which Lord Buddha attained enlightenment. Kanta and Hemamala, they disguised themselves as tourists in order to spirit the sacred tooth relic of Lord Buddha into the country. And these relics remain here safe in the country to this day.
I come from China in 400 AD. Traveling to the Buddhist kingdom. It is said that the Buddha, original teaching of the Dhamma, also teaching of Sri Lanka. Until recently, the Dhamma was spread by word of mouth. For the first time in Sri Lanka, put it down in writing. It was a good measure too, because in Buddha's own word, the Dhamma may also disappear.
He was right. Bhikkhu Fahian was right. By the 18th century, the priesthood had begun to disintegrate, and priests who knew the Dhamma, priests who really knew the Dhamma, were very rare. But then, due to the efforts of a lone Sri Lankan priest, Valavita Sri Saranankara, the Upasampada, or the higher ordinance, was restored with the help of Upali Thera from the kingdom of Siam. 400 years of colonial rule under 3 Western powers was detrimental to Buddhism. And so, in the late 19th century, there was a great debate between a Buddhist monk and the Catholic Church, accounts of which reached the far corners of the earth.
සිංහලෙනි අසව් ප්‍රධාන කිරීටය යටතේ අපරට පාලනය කරන්නා වූ මේ පරසුද්දන් සිංහල ජනයා අතර බෝකර ඇති ගෙරිමස් කෑම සුරාව සහ සූදුව නිසා සිංහලයා කෙමෙන් පරිහානියටත් දුරාචාරයටත් පෙළඹෙන බව නුඹලාගේ චර්යාවෙන්ම පෙනේ. එම නිසා ගෙරිමස් කෑමෙන්ද සුරාවෙන්ද වැළකී බුදුබණේ එන ශික්ෂා මාර්ගයේ අනුගමනය කිරීමෙන් නුඹලාට සුචරිතවත් ජාතියක් හැටියට නැවත නැගී සිටින්නට පුළුවන් වන බව ඒකාන්තයි. My countrymen, wake up and protect the nation.
Then came Anagarika Dharmapala. Anagarika Dharmapala, that's him you just heard. He traveled around the country and around the world and brought forth a great revival in Buddhism. Another result of the great debate, or Panudurabhadya, was that it didn't take long for Buddhism to capture the imagination of the modern world. Among those who traveled here in search of the Dhamma was a group of VIPs. Passports, please. American philanthropist Colonel Henry Steele Olcott. Tibetan priest turned poet S. Mahinda Thero. Madame Blavatsky. Mari Mucius Higgins, who founded the modern Buddhist education system. And these two are a pair of aristocratic servicemen from Britain and Germany. They would later take up robes as Venerable Jnanamoli and Jnanavira and attain higher realms through the teachings. And who are you, sir?
I am big. I travel from India to attend the funeral of my brother.
Passport, sir? Mr. Begg, I'm sorry to hear about your brother. Oh, by the way, you have an interesting voice, Mr. Begg. Maybe we should consider singing.
Sure.
ඔබරාගී මන කැලම්බේදෝ ක්ලේශ මෝහය නෑවේදෝ ලෝකපියා සිති අන්ධකාරේ විසිරි සෝම්‍ය කිරණ ලෝනාගේ ඒකාලෝකේ විය
Been a holiday in Sri Lanka. This is when we commemorate the birth, the enlightenment, and passing of Lord Buddha. And now it is celebrated the world over, thanks to another Sri Lankan turned world citizen, Mr. Lakshman Kadirgama. A holiday is appropriate. We need a holiday, for we need to slow down if we are to really reflect upon life. And that's when we can see the true meaning of life. And that's when we will see the Dhamma. And then we celebrate.
Paramita
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. I just caught a glimpse of the Buddha. Finally. We're all travelers in this life, and we keep coming back. There's no end to this journey until we see the Dhamma, until we see the Buddha. He was a traveler too, but he took his journey to its ultimate conclusion. Our journey, yours and mine, is still not done. We have a long way to go, and so we need to take a break along the way and refresh ourselves. And how do you refresh yourselves during Vesak? You go to a dansala. Remember the dansala I mentioned at the start of our journey? The stalls that offer free food and drink to passers-by during Vesak? And since we're all here celebrating Vesak, we've prepared a dansala for all of you outside. And so, my fellow travelers, while wishing you a pleasant journey, I would like to invite you to join all of us to go to this dansala for some refreshments.
Hata